週火曜日朝7時からです。
Yo, check it out. I'm at home in my lush. Prince! Shut up, Prince! Shut up! Just shut up. Just shut up, man. I'm here sitting here with Tom Hazelmyer from Amphetamine Reptile. What's happening, man? Welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here, man. How you doing?
Okie doke.
Yeah. So, like, tell everybody, well, you guys got, like, Vertigo cows. Are they on your label?
Cows, Boss Hog, Helmet. Christ, I can never remember them in order. Any order.
But you're a big record dude,
big
man.
Big pain in the ass, cheese dick.
No, this guy's he's got it going on, man. You just moved into a new building.
Yep, got some new digs.
And you're consolidating your business, like you got printing your own shirts and
well, it's not
recording studio.
Yeah, it's not me printing shirts or recording. It's kind of pulling in a bunch of people I've been working with for a long time. Buddy that used to be in a band with me, which actually is the band that started the label, is running the studio.
What was that band called?
Halo of Flies.
Oh. Amphetamine Reptile, man. Like you were mentioning earlier, you got some. I've read press and spin for you guys like years back. You know, a few years back, and you were saying how you got juice in there before you even got juice in your hometown, which sucks.
That always cracked us up. I mean, we were actually in Spin, NME, Village Voice. I mean, not just the label and different bands had gotten attention in, like, you know, major publications before they ever mentioned it in the shitty pages or Twin Shitty Reader.
Because you guys are part of that, like, that whole Soul Asylum, Husker Du, whatever.
Not really
part of it, but, like, you know.
No, I always consider, like, most of the people I deal with, like the Cows or Vertigo or myself, the rest of the guys that were in Halos and stuff, I kind of think of it as the next wave after that. I mean, a bunch of us were around. I was in a different band that used to open for, like, Husker Du and some of those bands, but we weren't really, none of the people I'm dealing with now were really heavy duty part of that whole scene. It's kind of like the next wave after that.
So how would you define the so-called Minneapolis scene?
I don't know. Music, I live in Columbia Heights, man. I've got nothing to do with Minneapolis.
So what do you think of the Seattle scene and the whole Sub Pop, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, Queensryche, Suck My Dick shit?
Oh, man. You know? Actually, Nirvana, I think the whole Nirvana thing's fucking really cool.
Yeah.
Every other band you mentioned can fuck off because it's crap. But I mean, the Nirvana thing, that's something that, you know, obviously everyone's talking about. That's great. For me in business, it's great because, I mean, you know, those guys used to play 7th Street Entry. They played with bands like the Cows and Tad and stuff. I mean, those are guys that are from the exact, you know, scene of bands that I'm dealing with. So it's like watching the Cows or you know, some other Minneapolis local band, Hammerhead or somebody, all of a sudden have a #1 fucking hit. I mean, you know, you listen to the record, it's the same fucking record they would have made if they were on my label, your label, anywhere. You know, they didn't change nothing. So that's pretty cool to see that finally happen. I never thought I'd see that in my lifetime. You know, somebody doing something new. I thought the hippies would hold the fucking airwaves until they died.
They certainly got a fucking stranglehold on it. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I mean, how many times can we watch the Stones
really
tremble on stage? When they're fucking 55, we're gonna have to watch them when they're 65.
What bands are you pushing now? Who's got, like, I know Vertigo, I think, has a new release.
Vertigo's pretty much had the most recent release. It's kind of been a dead summer intentionally because I knew we were going to be moving.
Got anything gearing up for the fall then?
Yeah, actually, just tonight I was meeting with a band, a Minneapolis band. Well, actually not Minneapolis band. They just moved here from Fargo, North Dakota. A band called Hammerhead. They've been pretty much tearing it up, like, locally, and they went out with the Cows on a national tour and did really good. And just signed them tonight. They're going to be getting in the studio in the next month or so.
Cool. So you heard it here first. Here. It's an exclusive. Give us an exclusive camera angle and shit. Exclusive. So how come you don't sign any rap-oriented acts like my own band, Brutus?
Because I don't know shit about rap.
Yeah.
So, I mean, why would I work with something I don't know anything about? I pretty much just work with music I like. I've been listening to the same type of music since I was yay high, pre-puberty. I mean, I've always been into, like, raw power rock. The noisier, the louder, the better. And that's what I listen to. So, I mean, I'm not going to get into shit I don't know, otherwise I'd be doing fucking folk music.
Yeah, word. Yeah, I'd like to thank Tom Hazelmyer. Yo, shut the fuck up, Prince! Shut up! I'd like to thank him for coming down to the studio, hanging out with my town man. Go out and pick up some of his stuff. We got, what, Vertigo's new album? What, Ventriloquist, I think it is?
Did we run out of Vaseline for him, or?
I don't know, man. He's getting on my fucking nerves. I'm going to have to bitch slap him in a second, man. Definitely have to bitch slap him.
New Helmet album. Helmet. #1 from the Corporate Machine.
All right. Go out and buy it. You know you got the money. See ya.